Yeah, thank you so much for joining us, ma. Good morning.
Good morning. You are welcome. For me, it's a privilege also to partake in this podcast.
We are also privileged to have you. So this morning we have a pharmacist Asolo, right? Please, can we know you?
Yeah, I'm from Teresa Solo, as they call us in Nigeria, fam.
Yeah,
Okay. I'm a mother and I'm also a wife. And I've practiced for 10 years as a retail pharmacist.
Okay. In Nigeria, okay. Wow, that's so much experience.
Nigeria, I worked in one of the best integrative pharmacy in Nigeria. That's Health Plus.
Ah, okay. We need to bring a branch here to Germany.
Fully.
So this morning we are talking about vagina health. It's a very interesting topic because even mothers ourselves, we are still trying to learn. There are so many people trying to learn. So, and we just want to put it in a brief section to teach the girls how to take care of their vagina and the things that they should put in, that they should not put in, and even mothers can learn from it. So, please, what is vagina health?
Yeah, before we start, I agree with you. It's a very interesting topic. It's something that every day we learn from it. It's not only for teenagers or for girls, it's also for we women. So vaginal health is just all about how we take care of our vagina.
Okay.
You know, how we keep it clean, how we make it very healthy. So that is all about vaginal health.
Okay. Yeah. So how can a girl take care of her vagina?
Yeah, to take care of the vagina is very simple. It's not so complex as people usually think. Oh, it's my vagina, I need to do this, I need to wash it with soap. Back home, when I work in a pharmacy, you hear a lot of story, you listen to a lot of even married women, grown-up women, how they take care of their vagina. And this thing is not so complex. It's so simple. Water is enough to take care of your vagina. Just wash your vagina with water. As simple as it is. It's not expensive to take care of. It's so easy to take care of your vagina. Just constantly, morning and evening, you wash your vagina with water without soap. Without soap, you don't need to spray perfume. You don't need to use a lot of products you see in pharmacy. Yes, I work in a pharmacy, then back home. You know, we have a lot of products where people, they douche, they buy perfume. After urinating, they spray perfume. Or after the normal sex, you don't need all that. By doing that, you are disrupting the pH value of the vagina area. And once the pH value of the vagina area is affected, then it will introduce more bacteria. So ordinary water, if you like, you can use warm water. If you like, you can also use cold water. When you are taking your bath, just wash your vagina. And I want to clear something, because people actually have they misunderstand it. They think the outside part is the vagina. No.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
You know, the vagina is inside.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. The outside parts where you have the pubic area is called the vulva. So that is where the hair is. One, if you like, you can wash it with normal soap. Okay. But when you are using soap, you have to be very careful. Make sure that it's a simple soap. As in soap that does not have perfume, soap that don't have this strong odor or perfume. Just normal plain soap. You can use it to wash the side. That means the vulva. The vulva actually is the external area that protects the clitoris, the labia, that's the lips of the vagina, and inside the vagina. So it's like a protection to the real vagina. So it's that one that you can actually use. If you like, you can use soap, but make sure that it's a very simple soap. Simple as it does not give, maybe, I don't know, some people say Dove. I don't know there's a part of it. There's a particular Dove that does not smell. They call it non-fragrance. Yeah. So you can actually use a non-fragrance soap to wash the outside parts. But the inside part, which is your vagina, please, water is enough. Your hand and water is enough to clean it up. You don't even need to use sponge. You don't need to use in here they call it snapping. Okay. You know those gloves. Yeah. Those now that they wear, they use it to clean up. Your hand enough and water is enough to clean inside.
What if it's
that's the inside part?
I do.
It's that smell.
Yeah, vagina is swelling.
No.
And
we'll get to that. Maybe by the time you start asking some questions, I know we'll get to that point. Yeah, the people, I know that a lot of people, they're always concerned about, the vagina smells. Do you know that naturally, our vagina cleans up itself? It does it. There's something we call like self-cleaning.
Okay.
The vagina does it. Okay. And how does it do it? What makes the vagina smell is the discharge, or when there is moisture. You know, when there is when there is heat. You know, now you wear pants, you wear trousers, just like in this place when the weather is cold. You know how many things we wear under that?
Yeah.
Under we wear pants, we wear maybe leggings before we now wear our jeans. Yeah. So you can imagine the later, and you go out, you use yourself, you use different toilets. By the time you come back late in the night, there is this, moisture. So it's that thing that makes the vagina smell. Okay. And even when we talk about odor is different. There are different kinds of odor. It's not all odor that is offensive. Do you understand? And it's not all discharge that is also offensive, that is infection. So it's normal.
Yeah, but you don't fail to say they want their they call it cookie. They want it to be really very nice. You don't want
see, if you have a very healthy vagina, it's supposed to be odorless. It's not supposed to smell.
Okay.
If your vagina is healthy, it's not supposed to smell. Even if at all, because in our life, in the menstrual cycle, in our period cycle, there is a time we have discharge.
Yeah.
And this discharge we are talking about is a normal thing.
Okay.
Vaginal discharge is something that is a process that's supposed to happen that cleans up the vagina.
Okay.
So when there is a discharge out of the vagina, that discharge contains some bacteria. You see that bacteria, we call them, there are two types of bacteria, classes of bacteria. I want to use very simple words so that, everybody will understand. We call them bad bacteria and we call them good or friendly bacteria. Okay. The friendly bacteria, they protect our body parts, which our vagina is also part of it. They protect it from the wicked ones. That's the bad ones.
Okay.
So when we have more of these friendly bacteria in our body, whether our skin or our vagina area or any part of our body, even our stomach, then we will not be getting infections. Because when the bad one comes in, those good ones will fight against it.
Okay.
So when there is a discharge, this normal vaginal discharge, the normal vaginal discharge is odorless. It's not harmful. It's very good. That's what cleanses it. It carries the bacteria. It carries this friendly bacteria. Do you understand? So when it carries the friendly bacteria, it removes any foul smell or any bad bacteria that could cause foul smell. Is the bad bacteria, the wicked bacteria that causes the vagina to smell offensive.
Okay. So it means that when your vagina is not smelling nice, then probably you have infection.
Is possible. It's very possible because
and it's not, you take care of your vagina and all that, but it's smelling.
Yeah, there are different smells. We have our normal smell. Like for example, for women, after teenagers are here, so I want to be careful how far I go. Sometimes when you have a normal, when you have sex, the discharge that comes out, it smells. The usual smell. That one is not that you have an infection. But when you have a foul or a fishy smell,
okay,
then it is infection.
Fishy. Okay.
So when it's fishy, it can actually smell because it's a discharge. Even sometimes water smells, isn't it? Sometimes even some water's supposed to be odorless, but a bad water smells sometimes.
Yeah.
Or vaginal discharge that has offensive smells such as fishy or foul. A foul smell or like a fish smell, then there is an infection. That's a bacterial infection.
Yeah. So are there foods that you can eat or things that you can take to avoid infection, maybe like drinks or something?
Yeah, the food that you can take, number one, when you take a fruit or a food that is acidic, is very good for your vaginal health.
Okay.
The reason is that the pH value of the vagina, the normal pH value of the vagina that retains the friendly bacteria is supposed to be between it's supposed to be close to neutral and acidic.
Okay.
It must not be alkaline.
Okay.
So any food that is acidic, just like cranberry is actually good for the vaginal health because it's very acid. So it encourages the growth of these friendly bacteria that takes care of our vaginal area.
Okay, cranberry. I think I had plain yogurt, right?
Yeah, then also yogurt. The reason why yogurt,
the sweet ones,
no, you can buy. Then we have different kinds of yogurts. But when you are buying yogurt, when your intention is to take care of your vaginal health, buy a yogurt that is very high in probiotics.
Okay.
The reason why people say yogurt is good is that yogurts are high in probiotics. Okay. And what are probiotics? Probiotics are simply friendly bacteria.
Okay.
They are friendly bacteria. So when you take more of it, it's also good. It increases the friendly bacteria in your vaginal area, also in your skin, on your skin. So that's why taking of yogurts it boosts immune system. Okay. Another thing that you can actually, if we are talking about food, I don't want to talk about more so that say I won't eat this, I won't eat that. So it's either here or there. Yeah. But most especially any fruits or vegetables that is acidic, just like cranberry is a fruit and you can get it everywhere. Strawberry tree is also good, but it's not as acidic as cranberry. It can also help your vaginal area, but most especially yogurts. Or you can buy some supplements if you want to be intentional about it. Not everybody takes all these fruits. Then even how many fruits do you want to take that will be able to optimize the level of bacterial flora you need in your vaginal area? So you can buy supplements, food supplements, nutritional supplements. They call them probiotics.
Okay.
So you go for the high, very high one. There are different types, but make sure that anyone you are buying, the strength is very high.
Okay.
So that is okay to take care of your vagina. So yogurts too are very good. The only thing is that yogurts are sweet, but when you are taking yogurt, it's for you to take it into your mouth too. Because I hear some people say they rub yogurts.
They have infection. Yeah, I will hear some people say they put garlic cloves, like there are so many things that they put in this vagina.
And do you know something? All this garlic, ginger, they are not good for the vagina. They are alkaline. Okay. So by the time you are putting it there, you are destroying the normal flora. That when God created us, He has put this flora there so that we will have sound health in this particular area. Because the vaginal area is very, very, very important. It's from the vagina that leads to the uterus, then, and if there is an infection there, then it goes in there and it gives problem at the end of, for conception, then there is a problem. Or even when there is conception, then there is premature, when you conceive and the baby is no longer there.
Okay.
Abortion, there's premature abortion. I don't know, I just forgot the name. So there's a premature abortion. Do you understand? Or there is an abortion, or there is a premature abortion, or when when there's conception, then before you know it, abortion comes. The pregnancy cannot stay, the baby cannot, because if the bacterial flora, if there's an infection, then all the process will be broken. It could also affect implantation. So it's very, very important for us to take care of our vagina area. Very, very important.
From a very young age, yeah.
At a very young age. Then there's something I want to say again. Because when you work in pharmacy, you hear a lot of things. A lot of people, they overdo. Let me just use that word. They overdo things, such as, okay, you have a little infection, you have a little discharge now. Before you know it, you've gone to take antibiotics.
Oh, okay.
Too much of antibiotics can also kill your floras, your bacterial floras. When I mean floras, they are differently bacteria.
Yeah.
So because antibiotics, they are non-selective. They kill both the good bacteria and the bad bacteria.
Okay.
So by the time your system is already, you are loading your system with a lot of antibiotics, you are killing your floras. So because even on a good day, sometimes when you have some irritations, some vaginal irritations or discharge or infections,
how do you treat
there's a way your body can even fight it, because you have some floras, your floras are well optimized. Okay. But by the time you have destroyed all the floras there, then you're even exposing yourself to more. So the vaginal area is very easy to take care of. No, it's not complex. Use water alone.
Are there, like, they will say there are some things that you should not eat, it's going to spoil the
sugary things. One food that you should try to avoid, I won't mention a particular food, but anything that is sugary is not good for her vaginal health. Because sugary things affect the pH value of the vaginal area. So it's not actually good. And also sugary things also causes, when fungi infection, that's yeast infection. Yeast is also a fungal. They dwell more. They live more where in a sugary environment. When an environment is so sugary, is still concentrated with sugar, then that's what feeds fungi.
Okay.
Then it will now lead to yeast infection. Because in vaginal health, we have two organisms that affect the vaginal area. That's the bacteria and the fungi, which is the yeast infection. So we have the bacterial infection and we have the yeast infection. But sugar, when you take a lot of sugar, when your body is so concentrated with sugar, let me use that word, then you can easily get fungal infection, not only in the vaginal area, in any part of your body, especially the skin and the vaginal area. So we should try as much as possible, as women, as ladies, as girls, to avoid sugary things. Very, very important.
Yeah, and teenagers, we like so many sugary things, especially when it's summer. Now you see us on the road.
Ice cream. It's not, you should not take them, but we should just balance things, because like we Africans now, we eat a lot of carbohydrates. The when I mean sugary things too, the end product of carbohydrates is sugar. So, but because when I mean sugary things, it's not only ice cream or sweets. So we should try to balance it. When your carbohydrates level, the way you consume your carbs are very high, then when you go outside, you make sure that you are not snacking on sugary things, so that you'll be able to balance, things.
Okay. Thank you very much for this. I also want to ask, are there like types of undies that you should use? For us girls, we want to use the one that has a flower lace one.
Yeah, I think for undies, yes, undies is also very, very important for our vaginal health. Very important. And when we talk about undies, I think like cotton is just fine. Just make sure that whatever undies you are wearing, the fabrics can actually make your vagina to breathe.
Okay.
It can encourage hair. Do you understand? So, and I think cotton is a good fabric that does not encourage moisture. Whatever on this that you are buying, make sure that is a fabric that it won't promote moisture, because when there is a lot of moisture in your vagina area, then it also promotes the growth of this unfriendly bacteria, then causes infection. So try as much as possible to use any pants that the fabrics does not encourage moisture, and I think cotton is just fine. It could have flowers, it could be fine. I know a lot of people like lace, lace on this, but I don't know if there's lace cotton also. I think so, yeah.
I think the under some of it, the under used to have cotton pads like that.
Yeah, cotton pads, very important. So once the under has cotton pads, it's just fine. Cotton is the best material or fabric that is suitable for our vagina health. Cotton is the best. It's the best because it avoids moisture. It's just the best. And for our babies, our children, we are buying pants for them. Let's actually put this in mind. This question is very important. As in cotton, look for something that is the nature of the cotton, especially that the underneath. Yes, you are right. The underneath should be cotton.
And is shaving necessary? Because I hear some people say that don't need to shave, don't need to, and girls want to look clean on that. Like, is it necessary to shave?
Everybody wants to look, clean. Even men always want their women to shave. Yeah. But the truth is that when God created us, God has put everything there. Because, when I think about this thing, when God created us, He put everything there for a purpose.
Yeah.
You know that the pubic hair is very important. The pubic hair is there to protect us from bacteria. They trap bacteria, so they prevent it from going down inside there. They prevent it from going into the vagina area or even affecting the skin of the vagina. That's the skin of the external parts of our vagina.
So what was your advice? So how do we now take
it? My own advice is that shaving is not necessary. It is not necessary.
You just
actually. The most important thing, you can trim it if it's getting so full. You can trim it actually. Or another thing, you can always wash it so that it doesn't smell. But if at all you want to shave, it's all good. But when you are shaving, number one, mind what you are using to shave. Try as much as possible not to use shaving cream. The reason why I don't encourage shaving cream is that it can cause irritations on the skin.
Okay.
And by the time you are trying to nurture the irritation, before you know it can now lead to infection. It can also cause vaginal boils. That's the bumps.
Okay.
And if at all you want to shave, you can use we have on our shelves everywhere in the supermarket, you have very good shaving sticks that you can always use to shave your pubic area. But actually, it is not necessary. But if at all you want to do it, a lot of people are not comfortable about it. A lot of women, when they have a lot of hair there, they don't feel comfortable. So fine, it's all good. You can shave it, but do not use shaving cream. Shaving stick is just good. And when you are using shaving stick, try as much as possible not to use the one that will give you bumps.
Okay.
And you take care of the side very well. After shaving, ensure that you check it. You at least for the next 3 days, you make sure that you check it to ensure that you do not have bumps.
Okay.
So that in case you notice any form of bumps, you pay attention to it, and if it doesn't go, then you try as much as possible to speak to your doctor about it.
Wow, these words are golden. Like they are. You've taught us a lot of things this morning. Thank you so very much.
You're welcome.
Lastly, I want you to advise any girl that has probably an infection. I guess some people might be ashamed to say it out. So what should she do? Maybe she notices that she has an infection, is smelling, she has irritation, she's scratching and all that.
Yeah. Okay, let me just put it this way. not all changes you see in your vagina, or you notice in your vagina area is infection. As women, we have different periods of our life. So different periods. We have the ovulation time, we have when we are doing our before our period, we have after our period, then pregnancy, then some people use birth control. So all these things can also affect the nature of the vagina area. So like I said, not all discharge is infection. It is only an infection when the discharge has a fishy or a foul smell. Also, it is an infection when the discharge is yellowish in color, or is gray in color, or is brownish. Then it is an infection. But whenever you have a clear discharge, or someone like a creamy, not like off-white, that is the normal color. That is the normal, the color of a normal discharge. But sometimes you might also have that, and you are itching. Then once you are itching, know that maybe it is a yeast infection. But notwithstanding too, concerning the itching, do you know that sometimes for some people is a sign that their period is coming? It's a sign, because pre-period comes with a lot of symptoms, and our body changes with time. So this is just the point. Anytime you notice something different about your vagina area, maybe the discharge or whatever, or the smell that is unusual, please talk to a doctor about it if you are confused. It's always good for you to talk to a professional about it than going there. Maybe you will now read something on the internet, or you begin to ask your friends, or you will go and your friend will now tell you, when I had this, my doctor gave me this. It might be a different scenario. Don't talk to your friends about it. You can talk to your parents about it. Then you see your doctor. So don't always assume. Once it's something that is unusual, please speak out and speak to a professional about it. Don't use what your friend used when she had something like that, because I know that's the problem our teenagers used to have. Even we women, instead of us to go to the doctor, we'll start asking people. They will tell you, when I had this, take this drug. It's very common in Nigeria. Take this one. I use this antibiotics. It worked for me. Then it will complicate things. No. Please, once you just have something that your discharge is smelling offensive smell, which is unusual smell, that you have is your normal smell, because each and every one of us, we have our normal smell, then please talk to your doctor about it.
Thank you so very much for coming to Dear Daughter. Thank you very much. We hope to see you back again. Thank you.
Thanks also. I'm so glad.